What is going on, guys, out there? Again, welcome to Gamers with Gains. I'm sitting on here to have a conversation about game stuff with my friend Juan, aka MikaiGamer. And we've been talking about random stuff. We did a whole episode on Metal Gear not too long ago that you'll probably see on the channel now. But this time, me and Juan are going to talk about Final Fantasy VII Remake, because I just did some video stuff not too long ago about Final Fantasy VII Remake. I tuned into the PlayStation Experience keynote. I was there at E3 when they announced Final Fantasy VII Remake officially during the PlayStation conference. You know, safe to say, I myself, as well as a bunch of you guys out there watching this video, is hyped up for that game. So today, the reason why we're talking about it again is because more news broke out about it that we're going to get into, is that Final Fantasy VII Remake is going to be episodic. It's not going to be one full retail release or one full experience. It's going to be told over multiple episodes. So let me start off with you on basically, you know, what do you think about the game being episodic? I mean, a lot of people are split.
Should we do history first with our experience with the game?
No, I don't think.
A quick 5 minutes.
No. I think this one. I think.
All right,
this
whatever.
One,
well, I'm gonna.
You're a fan of Final Fantasy VII.
I'm gonna do it anyways. So my first Final Fantasy game was 7.
Okay.
Took me 5 years to beat, because back then guides were not easy to get.
Yeah.
And I'd get stuck, stop the game for a year, get back, whatever. I beat the game.
Right.
Cool. My first Final Fantasy game. After that, I played 8, 9. After those, all those, and then I played all the ones prior to it before I played 9, I think.
Okay.
I don't remember, but I just don't remember them too well.
Okay.
Alright, so Final Fantasy VII, a remake everyone's wanted since the PS3 when they showed the tech demo. Yeah, when they showed
the tech demo. That looked gorgeous back then.
And their excuse was that it couldn't be done because there's too much content. Always full of shit SE has become since 13 release.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, alright, so the new Square Enix versus, Square Enix versus Squaresoft back in the day is that back in the day, they weren't scared to try new things. Now, because they want that Call of Duty money, they're deciding finally to give us the game we want.
Okay.
Tetsuya Nomura was the original character designer for Final Fantasy VII.
And now he's the director of the remake now.
Yes. Now he's the director, even though the fact that the original director still works there.
Okay.
I think, because he was quoted, right, for saying something?
I guess, I don't remember.
Yeah, he was quoted that, if we were to, that we couldn't break the story up, that we won't be breaking the story up for this type of episodic thing. Bullshit, alright? Well, then again, that whole article on Kotaku about it made no sense.
Well, it wasn't Kotaku, for the record. It was Famitsu.
No, I'm saying the person that wrote the article about this on Kotaku that I read earlier in the day while I was on break at work.
Jason Shire, I think it was.
Yeah. My comment on that was, this article gave me a headache. It's a mess. Dude, read the article. It seems like a mess. I mean, no mess.
I mean, he was just reporting the news.
Yeah, but again, the article, as I read it, was confusing because I didn't know if he was talking about back in the day when they were talking about reviving the game or recently.
No, he's talking about recently.
Well, he's got to put some kind of context in there because and it felt like
that Famitsu article that he's basing it off is talking about recently. And
it felt like he ended the article without a closing at all.
No,
anyways, whatever.
It was like whatever. Okay.
So, Final Fantasy VII as an episodic series.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
How do I feel about that?
As an FF7 fan.
First, I hated
I think a lot of people, myself included, did not like that at first.
Then, having gone and studied animation and how things work, I can understand it now because you're getting a world whose textures back in the day were extremely limited versus now where they're basically making all that to scale in a game, in a gaming world with proper texturing, typology, and
making
all that
it look
stuff.
Good.
Yes, but it's basically making it look as real as possible. If anything, close to the Advent Children movie look, and that takes.
Whoa, this looks better than the Advent Children.
And that takes a lot of time because models. If you're gonna model a character that realistically, that takes time. That takes fucking time.
A long time.
And those textures are freaking huge textures. Those aren't 4K textures. I'm gonna say they're pretty much like 10K or more, because that's supposed to be all like, well, it's a fucking game, so the typology too isn't really that heavy.
Yeah.
They're basically doing what they did with 14's characters, where they make them in ZBrush,
Yeah.
and they retypologize it to work on a GameCon system.
Yeah.
So, from my understanding, I might be wrong. When the PS4 was released, they said that the Blu-rays for the PS4 are 3 to 4 times bigger than the PS3 Blu-rays.
Yes, they're huge.
Meaning, and those Blu-rays have 50 gigs of data.
Yeah, there's a
that
lot.
That could be stored on them.
You could fill at least a couple games on there, I think.
So, dude, you could fill like your whole video library.
Yeah, you could fit a lot on there. I mean.
So, if that's the case, and they gotta break it up into parts, that's like.
Well, here's the thing about
that's
that.
over 300 gigs of data.
Well, here's the thing about this. Okay, now thinking about, because I was like you at first, and a lot of other people where I didn't like it at first. The idea of it being broken up, I thought that was like, no, that's bullshit. Like, that shouldn't be the case. This is one giant thing.
Personally, I still don't like the fact that they're going to break it up.
If 15 could be a large game, why can't 7?
But I could understand why they're doing it.
And that was going to be my point. Is like, the reason why I think this works is because, like Nomura was saying in the Famitsu interview, he's like, listen, there's a lot of stuff in there in the game already, number one. And 2, we're going to be adding and changing stuff up that's going to make it better.
Because here's the thing. With 7, the environments were mainly painted. Mm-hmm. They were just images on there with...
Yeah, they were map paintings, basically.
Yeah, they were like map paintings. They were basically map paintings. Just paintings in general.
With the 3D models.
And they had like collision detection boxes around like houses and stuff, so you couldn't like go through them.
Exactly.
That's how it was back in the day. Now they can actually model all that out and make them passive surfaces.
Yeah, but I think it goes beyond that, though. Is like, my point was that he's going to add more content. He's going to add more story exposition, more gameplay stuff. Because look at the gameplay. It looks like 15.
I wouldn't understand if they did this was because they don't want to compress anything, which is stupid.
No, I don't think it has anything to do with that.
Hold on. First off, have you played Titanfall on PC?
Titanfall on PC?
All right, Titanfall on PC.
No, I have not played.
The audio files alone are over 30 gigs, dude.
Are you serious?
Because they're not compressed.
Why?
That's the reason that game is so big. Other games have done this, but not.
I mean, 30 gigs is a big audio file.
I'm pretty sure Evolve did the same thing, where something, either the textures or audio or something, was not compressed.
Yeah.
For video games, especially on consoles, you have to compress all that stuff.
Because you need to make them work in the engine.
Yeah, well, on the console so it doesn't overheat or whatever, or overwork, which is a big thing, I think, right now Fallout 4's having. Then again, well...
Fallout 4 is a big game.
Fallout 4 was not optimized for PC. You got to optimize it yourself with mods and stuff.
That's fun. That's
literally,
funny.
unless you got, like, the best...
But here's my point, though, okay?
Yes. So, Final Fantasy VII, the reason it's going to be broken up... Which basically you could consider it like each disc. The game has 4 discs.
That's exactly what I said. And I hope it's like that. I hope it's like that.
The original game has 4 discs. You have the disc 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
The only problem I have is that we already know they're going to change stuff in the game.
Yeah.
To make it more approachable to younger audience.
They're going to make it more mainstream.
Which, personally, I don't like.
Okay, but here's the thing.
Mind you, because a lot of things in the game are very adult ideology. They're more mature content rated.
Okay.
But even back then, kids didn't really get it. It sort of flew over their head.
Okay, but check this out, though. Now, here's my thing with it, okay? And this is why I think now thinking...
And God forbid they make Tifa's chest as big as it was. Because, SJWs will be on that so
God
fast.
damn it, no. We want our Tifa DF cups.
Shit,
we want our F cups.
They took away my Mika ass smack and Cammy butt shot.
Okay, forgetting about all that, but this is the point that I want to make, okay?
Oh, and Yuffie, for sure. They're going to have a field day with that. Oh.
No, forget about that for a second. This is the point that I want to make, though, okay? Number one, I think thinking about it and mulling it over in my head a little bit after getting the news and being a little bit annoyed and stuff, this is to its benefit because from what Nomura was saying along with the people that he was interviewing with during the Famitsu interview, he said, like, listen, we're going to be making changes to the combat system. We're going to be making changes to the story, but good changes. We still want to have the complete FF7 experience there. We still want to have that FF7 story there. Okay, but we need to add stuff and we need to change stuff up. And I think it's going to be to its benefit because you're probably going to get more exposition on stuff that didn't have it before. You're probably going to get more detailed information about some of the characters like Wedge and the rest of the Avalanche crew.
You don't need any.
You know, I mean, but having that stuff extra for people that love Final Fantasy VII and you're getting more.
Here's the thing, though. With the original 7, you didn't need all that for certain
And
characters.
now here's the other thing, and the flip side.
Because why would you? Because they were basically told, oh yeah, it's told when you get to Seventh Heaven Bar that Wedge, Jesse, Biggs grew up with Barrett and Tifa.
Okay.
That's it. That's all. That's
okay,
really all
I'm just
you
saying
need
that for
to
example.
know.
I'm just saying that for
By
example.
the way, in the trailer, I'm so glad they gave them justice in how they looked.
Yeah, they look gorgeous.
I love how Jesse looks.
Wedge looks dope.
Yo, that looks awesome.
Okay, but my point is, like, I was just using that for example.
I like how his voice is.
Really? I think
but the
like,
big guy, right? I don't remember.
Wedge,
right?
yeah.
Wedge is a big.
Yeah, Wedge is a big dude.
Yeah, I don't like how his voice is.
Okay, but my point, that was just an example. But like, the point is, he said that we're going to be adding stuff, we're going to be changing stuff up, we're going to be giving people more stuff, we're going to be giving fans what they want, and then more and more on top of that. And I think that you can make that onto one disc, and
So,
I think that he's
right.
going to be able to release the game even quicker.
This is what I don't want with this game.
Okay, what don't you want with this game?
I don't want DLC.
Get prepared.
Look, no,
it's gonna happen, bro.
Reason it's not needed. You don't need DLC in this game.
If it's episodic,
you don't need DLC in this game.
But are they gonna do it? Yes.
Yeah, they're gonna do it for bullshit.
And they're gonna give outfits.
Dude, for all we know, they're gonna probably do microtransactions. Oh, you want?
No, I don't know if they're
you
gonna
want
do
this much gil here? Pay this much money. You get this much gil in the game.
I will have a fucking field day.
I'm
that
sorry.
happens
I will be done with Square Enix if they do that. If they do any type of DLC in that manner, I'm done. Microtransactions, hell, if they even give you the option to save Aerith, fuck off.
No, I want. Let me tell you something. No, back up. I want the option to save.
The story will be ruined if they do that.
No, here's the thing. If they could give us an episode, okay, of it, where it's like, okay, or what if Aerith survives, or if they give us a separate thing that we get to play with Aerith a little bit more, I would be fine with
dying
that. Is that she's dead?
To continue the rest of the series.
I get it.
Which is later and having children.
Okay, but
if anything, that should be a game that should be remade or made into an episode. In this.
That's what I thought they meant by episodic when they first did it.
Honestly,
It was like compilation.
No, keep the games. Core story the way
intact,
it was,
and he already said he's gonna do that. But what I'm saying,
but
no, I think
he has no way of saying anything.
No, I think he's
the higher ups, as we learned with Konami and Capcom.
Okay, but
decide
this. That's a whole separate thing. My point is, though, he already said there's the original story is gonna be intact. It's gonna be broken up into parts because there's so much stuff that we're gonna be giving you.
I'm actually gonna send you an image so you could put on there for what I just said about the whole DLC because. People will understand after you see it.
Okay,
in fact, I can show it to you on my phone, but
no. Okay, well, show me later. But point is, okay, we're gonna be getting a lot with this game. This is gonna be a huge thing, and I think that when it finally is put together, like however many episodes, because they didn't talk about how many episodes it might be. For all we know, it could be more than 4.
Sure it's gonna be 4.
I want it to be 4. If it's multi-episodes, 4, one for each disc, that'd be perfect.
That'd be cool.
That'd be perfect.
Like, that would be great if they even ended the way each disc ends.
Exact. That's exact same thing I said. If they did it like that,
if they do it like that, I'm cool with it.
Yeah,
I have no problem.
I'm good. Yeah.
But at the same time, don't charge me $40 an episode.
Oh no, hell no! You do that, then we're gonna have a problem.
Because mind you, these games are long. Those areas, those sections are long.
Oh yeah, they're very long. Yeah.
It's not like Resident Evil Resident Evil Revelations 2, where it was like each episode was like less than an hour.
No, this is gonna be a very meaty game every single episode. But my point is,
what release was what I think, $50 originally
when it first came out.
Yeah, like 50, 60
oh, yeah.
bucks, one of those.
I think they're gonna have it like $20 each one, $19.99 every single episode. And you're gonna pay.
Then that
you're gonna pay. People are gonna pay. We'll bitch. We'll complain about it, but we're gonna buy it.
If anything,
I don't think it's gonna be $15. I really don't think so. It's gonna be $20.
People will be pissed.
It's gonna be 20. I'm telling you, it's gonna be 20.
People will be pissed.
That's my prediction. Every episode, it's gonna be $20.
Nah, there's no way.
Because you want to know why? Because it's very similar to Telltale's episodes when they release it. It's like $15 usually. Like
Telltale, what are you talking about?
Telltale games, when they release episodic content for stuff, it's about $15 for each episode. Yeah, but with this one's going to be bigger. It's got bigger production value. It's going to be like $20.
$40 on release.
Okay, point is when it's together.
And they're long.
When they're together,
Especially Game of Thrones, that's long.
Okay, but still, I think that's going to be the case. I think that's the reason why it's being episodic, why it's being broken up. I will tell you one thing.
The main reason is because you can't fit
all that
onto. Honestly, dude, I'm gonna say it.
I think that's a bullshit reason.
I'm gonna call bullshit because
everybody's calling bullshit on that one.
I'm pretty sure you can fit all that content on one Blu-ray for the PS4. All right. Mm-hmm. Because that's like over 200
unless every single episode's like ridiculously meaty on the same level of Final Fantasy 15.
You got to think of the
the textures
that
the
are
models,
in the game, the models,
the story.
That's part of the fucking.
No, I'm saying like the events, the scripted events and stuff like that, and then the battle system, the combat, the effects, the inventory.
One thing I do not want to see at all. If I see it, I am done. I am sorry.
What?
If I see one quick time event, I am done.
I don't think there's gonna be quick time.
What?
Not even in Final Fantasy 15 there's quick time events.
They had in 13.
But that's 13.
But
this
is
a
Final Fantasy game.
Okay, but check this out. They are taking more from 15. They are taking more from 15 right now. The battle system,
which
that's 15.
we have not played yet, guys. Come on. They're showing us Final Fantasy VII shit, and we still haven't gotten 15.
We had episode
The demo means nothing.
It does.
Demo means nothing.
It means something.
No, it doesn't.
Yes.
When's the release date again? Next year, right?
It's spring 2016.
Yeah, okay. Watch that get pushed back. By the way, just for the record,
to the winter.
I hate what they did with his love interest in this version of the game versus the original. So fuck them for changing that. Now it's this big fucking timid little girl that is fucking doesn't know how to show him her feelings. It's Noctis. But in the previous version of the story, like, it was this badass bitch that would fight him as a conclusion of the game. Yeah, all that's changed.
Anyway, forget about that. We're talking about Final Fantasy VII Remake. Final Fantasy VII Remake, okay? Like I said, it's emulating 15's battle system, okay? This is not the original battle system from 7.
An advanced version of the engine.
Of 15's battle system.
Well, the engine itself, for the graphics and all that stuff, is just an
I think from what we saw on that gameplay
trailer
for PSX, I like, hell yeah.
I
like
the character models. I like the world.
Mm-hmm.
They look great.
They look fantastic, bro.
They even have that scene where Baron and Cloud are fighting is that same fountain scene with Bahamut and Advent Children.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you look at it closely.
If you look at it, I gotta go back and look at that.
That's the exact same
that's fucking sweet.
shot.
Okay.
Obviously, it's before it got destroyed.
Now here's the question. Okay, are we going to be able to control the characters? Because it looks like we could control Barret.
Yes, that's what I was thinking when I saw the trailer. I saw that it went from Cloud to Barret, and I'm like, okay, that's good. So they're not keeping that garbage 13 thing in there.
Stay with Noctis.
Where you play, or that, which I really, for God's sake, hope they change in the final release. Because that's fucking
I really think
stupid.
that's the case. I really think you could control everybody.
That is fucking
and the thing is, they even said in the interview that there'll be 3 characters to a party.
It would be,
every time.
Well, yeah.
I mean but that's like in the battles and stuff like that. But that's how it is in 7. But my point is like you'll be able to control each one. Like that. Or switch control between, which would be great. Okay, that would be perfectly fine. It's like be like Kingdom Hearts almost with actual control with everybody. But still, it's gonna take a lot more nuances from 15, which I like. I love the aesthetic look. I love how it's much more fast paced.
I like how
faster
it looks.
than Crisis Core.
Personally, I like how it looks.
I love the exploration.
I like how
the exploration they had.
Look, I did not see no exploration.
Yes, when he's moving in the tunnels with the Avalanche crew.
Oh, God,
oh yeah, that was awesome.
Well, I was expecting that honestly. I was expecting
because it looks like 15.
And personally, I hope that whole section with Sector 7 is exactly the way it was in the original.
Oh, I'm pretty sure.
You go from the train station to that one room, then to the elevator, then you slide down that thing if you chose to, or go down the stairs.
I'm pretty sure.
That'd be sick. That'd be awesome.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be late, and it's gonna look cooler.
And I want to see that same scene at the end when you leave the reactor, where Cloud trips, Barret picks him up, and they run out.
Oh hell yeah, that's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be sweet.
You get the second reactor, which I think was 5 or 8.
I don't remember.
And
I'm playing it out. I don't remember.
He trips, and Tifa and Barret are there, and he falls. They better show all that.
Yeah, they're pretty sure.
I want that to be in engine because that's how it was in the game.
Okay, my point is also with that.
And
I think that
so far from
all
the
the cool
scenes,
all the cool sections that we're getting
I hope,
in this from the original 7 are going to look that much more better in this game. It's gonna. I think it's gonna really up its game big time.
The music stays the same.
No, let me tell you something about the music because I was listening to this track on the trailer. I want the same type of music remixed from Crisis Core. Because Crisis Core has the best battle theme. The best battle theme from Final Fantasy VII. That's the best one. You could take that to the bank. Okay, no, but that battle theme that is the Final Fantasy battle theme. Final Fantasy
I want to see
that theme is awesome.
I want all the original 7 music redone just for this
orchestra.
game.
Well, yeah, obviously.
I want the same battle
but I want
theme.
that mix.
I want that same battle theme, the enemy returns or whatever it was called, when you fight the robot scorpion. In fact, I want to see how that looks like.
Yeah, they show it.
I do not remember.
Dude, they show it in the trailer.
I just remember that
it looked
fighting
amazing.
A bunch of freaking soldiers.
No, dude, you missed. Oh man, wait till you get home. Okay, at the very end, they show the scorpion coming down right before it ends the trailer.
Oh well, I didn't.
It looks
pay attention
freaking
to that.
awesome. It looked fantastic. It looked awesome. Everything about this trailer looks fantastic.
So here's the thing I didn't like about the trailer.
Okay, what did you like about this trailer?
The main thing was how the battle system works.
I love how the battle system works.
I mean,
think it's fantastic.
I don't mind. Personally, I do not mind at all that it's free roam. I just wish there was a timer for your abilities and stuff where you can't just do them right away, because that makes it just a button masher.
Well, no, they recharge. They recharge like how you do it.
Did you not? Can you let me finish?
I'm just saying, like that's how it is.
Man.
I'm just how it is.
Look, so my best idea would be from Wild Arms 5, I think, where you fight around, you know, whatever designated area you're stuck in. You move around. It's like Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
But instead of you being able to instantly attack right away, you're literally limited to a certain time. And
oh no, I don't want that.
You too.
I don't want that. I want it.
That
like
would have been a
15
good way to sort of keep turn-based in, but at the same time, it's like dynamic.
No, I don't like that. I don't like that idea at all.
I hope. Because it's not turn-based anymore.
You gotta get in the camera. This is like a little.
I hope because it's not turn-based anymore that everything's still in there. Limit breaks better fucking still.
Oh yeah. And
all
they even showed. They mentioned it.
All the magic better still be in there. I better see my demi, my gravity. I better see everything.
Limit breaks are in there. I know.
I want to see the materia system still in there.
Yeah, I want to see the materia system still in there.
I better see my bangle change when I change materia.
Yeah, me too.
Right?
I want to see that.
I want to see Tifa's fist cups change when I change the material on them.
I think they'll do it. And here's the thing: you mentioned the limit breaks. If you watch the trailer again, you actually go to the section when they're in the battle, and you look at the bottom section that turns red, right next to his health meter, and right next to Barrett's health meter.
So
that's the limit break.
So it doesn't go pink and then it does rainbow colors.
No, it builds up. It builds up and it starts flashing red. I think that's every time that you launch an attack, not every time you get hit. And I hope that's the case, because if this is going to be more fast-paced and if this is going to be where you're going to be launching a lot of attacks, I want that to build up over time.
I just don't want it to be just run through and hit kill everything. I want it to be tactical like it was in the original.
No, I think it will, because he even says it.
You have to be smart.
Yeah, he says it that.
Because I mean, he worked on the original.
Yeah, no.
So
Nomura said it. That's
the fact that he worked on the original. I'm hoping it's as close to the original as possible. Obviously, you know, better graphics, different system, because you know modern times, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, I bet a lot more people. In fact, it would be cool if they actually went out of their way to make another version of the game with the turn-based.
No.
As an option. I mean, you could easily just put it back in there anyway. So.
Reading that interview from Nomura and was it the actual Famitsu? They even came out and said that, or at least Nomura came out and says like, okay, all that stuff is still in there with the limit breaks and whatnot, because he mentioned it just to pay attention to that. But also the tactile nature, the strategy nature of it from the original game is still going to be in there. Besides it being much more at real time combat, you know, again along the lines of 15. There's still going to be a lot of elements of strategy, which I do believe the materia system is going to be in there. I don't think that's going to change.
I want to see it visible on the actual characters, though.
You
like,
think so?
I want to see.
I want to see them turn to a frog. That'd be so funny.
I want to see. They better.
That'd be hilarious.
They better.
That should be the next trailer. Nomura, give us a trailer where we see somebody turn to a frog.
They better turn into frogs from getting slept or mimicked or whatever that.
Yeah, it's frog.
Thing was.
Toad or whatever they call it, whatever.
But yeah, so in the game, in the original game, you know, you have the materia system. You put it on your bangles, your weapon. I want to see that. I want to see Cloud's weapon where the hilt has materia circling it.
What?
Or in fact,
that'd be awesome.
Or it goes on like the sides of the top of the hilt or something.
Well, we're gonna get the weapon change. We're gonna get the weapon changes. I know that for a fact, because that was in the original game when you got like the ultimate weapon. You actually see it.
I actually also want to see how the UI looks.
Well, we looked at
the
UI.
start menu.
Oh, you mean the well? You're not gonna get that till like the very.
That would be
way.
Personally,
out there.
I sort of want to see that because I want to see.
I want an updated
how
UI.
Close that looks to the original.
Hell, I don't want it close to the original. I want an updated, badass looking one, kind of like it was in 13 or in 15.
Really, 13?
13's UI? 13's UI looked awesome. I will give him that.
You serious?
It looked aesthetically. It looked awesome. Everything else about the game sucked. Don't get me wrong.
Look, man.
But I don't want it a bullshit UI system like in 15. I don't want that bullshit UI system.
The same UI, but obviously, you know, better.
I want it to look nice.
Instead of the blue background is see-through and you see the character.
Make it look like Crisis Core. Crisis Core's UI actually looks pretty cool, and it went with the theme. It was like a Shinra type of what is it, like, you know, computer screen that you had where it had like all the metal like Shinra stuff. Yeah, go back and look at that UI. That was an awesome UI. Like I want that.
Again, I personally just want the same one, just obviously updated, where instead of this a picture, it's like their head models or something moving.
Oh yeah, that'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of like the Avatar
instead
pics.
of the blue background, you know, it's just see-through or clear, or it blurs the image, the foreground. So
No,
you
I
see
want.
the UI
I'm
show
telling
up.
you, have that same thing like what you mentioned with the avatar pics. And
Or
then
he looks
have,
at his cell phone. It's a fucking hologram.
Oh yeah, oh yeah! How awesome would that be? The
But then again,
PHS, that'll be
That'll
sweet.
remind me too much of
That'll be sweet.
fucking,
Oh
what's it called?
yes, from Avid Children, where he has a cell phone.
Yeah, but it's an actual cell phone. It's not a fucking hologram.
Well, yeah, obviously, but I mean, like an actual cell phone. He looks at his cell phone. It'd be like it'd be funny if they updated it to like a touch phone. That'd be hilarious.
I want them to show us the opening cinematic already.
I bet you that's the next
Personally,
trailer.
I want them to show that.
Well, they technically showed the
Where
first sequence.
Basically, it's gonna be the tech demo from 3. Obviously,
I want to
that's
see.
better.
I want to see
I wanna
Aerith's
see
model.
Aerith.
I want to see Aerith's
I wanna see
model.
Aerith's model.
What? That is gonna be.
By
awesome.
the way, it's Aerith, not Eris.
I say Ares because that's how it is in the game.
Ares is the American translation.
Aerith is the
Aerith
Japanese.
is the Japanese one. Get it fucking right.
They do that in all the English versions. But that I definitely am looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to whenever they show the next trailer.
I plan on naming my first daughter that, by the way.
Aerith.
Aerith Gainsborough.
Aerith is a nice name. But then you're gonna have to explain to her, like, listen, you got named after Final Fantasy VII.
You got named after a character that I fucking loved.
Oh hey,
That's it. Or Morgan Ainsman. I don't care.
That'd be cool. Put it in the comment section, guys. Do you think Aerith is a good name to name your daughter?
I have a friend that plays 14 that named his daughter Tifa Lockhart, and then it's their last.
Okay,
name.
come on, that's reaching, B.
I'm
That's
not
a little
even,
much.
I'm serious.
That's a little bit far.
I'm
bro.
serious.
Okay, Tifa, I'll give it to Tifa Lockhart. Come on, bro.
No, literally, his daughter's middle name is Lockhart.
I mean, it's not baller level like the same way when Robin Williams said like his daughter's name was Zelda, like that. At least it wasn't Zelda, the Legend of or something crazy like that. Tifa Lockhart's reaching.
Look, man, he named his daughter Tifa Lockhart, and then it's their last name, obviously.
Tifa Lockhart, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
But okay, but anyway, main point. We're excited about Final Fantasy VII
We're not
Remake.
done.
Okay, no, we're gonna get more into it. I'm still talking.
Making sure.
Relax, bro. Relax. I know Final Fantasy VII Remake brings the worst out of me.
No, 13 brings the worst out
Okay,
of
but
me.
we're not going to talk about 13. We're not going to talk about any other games. Okay, we're talking about 7 Remake. 7,
Oh,
okay.
man,
What's the next type of stuff you want to see? What do you think?
How would Genova look? Holy
yeah,
shit.
right?
That would look disgusting.
Oh,
That better look disgusting.
Here's the other thing I want to mention.
That lab better be freaking huge.
You want to know what better be awesome and better be
the
better
summons?
looking? No, well, yeah.
Because
the
I want to see how they
Knights of the
do-
Round.
Not really.
Knights of the Round is going to be awesome.
I'm more interested in the Bahamut,
Neo
Shiva,
Bahamut.
and Ifrit.
And
'Cause
Ifrit.
in the original 7, these models were pretty simple, mind you.
We better get all the summons,
Like
by the way.
Ifrit looked like a regular demon.
No, he
that
looked
was
like,
it.
yeah, he looked just like whatever.
Like he didn't look like the dog
Rama
thing from
Rama
10.
better look just as awesome as he is in 15.
Like, well, he's gonna look. I think he's gonna look younger in this one.
But I'm saying he better be like fucking epic
like
looking.
he won't look.
compared to like
He
what
won't
he
be
was.
like fucking.
No, he's not gonna be a Titan or whatever, but like
Well,
it looked epic.
That would actually make more sense if that ends up being the case.
That looked epic. Like seriously.
I better see some nasty stuff in that game.
I mean, I want to see.
in the sense of Hojo's experiments. In the sense of Genoa. Genoa better look putrid gross.
Yeah.
I swear to God. I better see some nasty shit on that torso. And I pray they make Sephiroth not such
and
a
that's what I think the next thing we're gonna get to
pray
see.
to God.
I don't think
Sephiroth is not a crying little bitch the whole
I don't
game.
think we're gonna see Sephiroth for a while. I think the next thing we're gonna see is Aerith. But I tell you right now,
probably
that
gonna see
scene,
Tifa before
the
Aerith.
scene for like episode 2, when it'll be a thing for Sephiroth, and that'll be like the marketing for where it's him coming out of the fire.
I'm curious how Nanaki's gonna come out. Or Red 13, as most people know him.
Yeah.
Because for some reason, no one knows his real name.
Everybody just calls him Red 13. For the most part.
fucking scrubs.
But still, like again, that's gonna be very very cool.
Sid, Yuffie.
All of them are gonna be awesome. Vincent.
They better keep.
Yo, they better bring back Steve Blum as Vincent. I'm just saying.
They better keep everyone.
They
in
better
there,
keep
too.
everybody
Like,
from having children.
Even Barrett's friend better show up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Marlene's father. That quest better be in there.
I'm pretty sure all that's gonna be again. If Nomura, if we're sticking by what
Yo,
Nomura says, it's going
How
to be.
sick would it be if they kept the legendary monsters that were for America only?
Yeah, hell
Dude,
yeah.
that would be hilarious.
I don't think they're gonna screw it up.
That would be
I
hilarious.
really don't think they're gonna miss out on stuff like that because fans are pretty sure are gonna be vocal about all that stuff. Nomura and them are listening. I think we can put faith in Nomura.
So
Trust in Nomura.
I think some people are probably worried about is the overworld when
That-
you leave cities and stuff.
I think that's still gonna be cool. I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna turn out. I don't think they're gonna be cheap on it though.
I hope personally it's the same like the way it was in the original, obviously, but updated graphics.
Yeah, it looked gorgeous, like.
But I don't want it to make it where it's like, oh no,
it looks like a little chibi cloud.
Instead of you walking in the overworld, no, you fast travel to the city. That would be so stupid if they do that.
You know something? Now that I think about it,
I feel that's what they'll end up doing to save time
and to save resources because it's episodic.
I mean, the overworld. Honestly, you could just leave it the way it is and just update the graphics. You don't
exactly, like make a little chibi cloud. Just
you don't have to make a chibi cloud. Just make a chibi cloud or make it where it's his bike or something. I don't care.
I think they could do it. I think they'll keep it. I mean, I can understand if they don't.
That was a big thing because certain things you only got
when you're in the overworld.
Yeah, like the American only monsters were only accessible through the overworld.
The weapons.
Yeah, the weapons.
The weapons are gonna be so fun.
The weapons. That's how you get the round, nice of the round.
Yeah.
That spaceship.
Yeah.
Thing.
I mean, point is though, I think that we could trust in them to at least give us.
I could trust in Nomura.
Trust in Nomura.
So I'm gonna.
This
is on the record for me.
Oh God!
I think that this guy has gotten so much hype that
he's not gonna.
People are putting him way too much on a pedestal.
Well, yeah, I think so.
I mean, mind you, yeah, he made the Kingdom Hearts games cool. He made that thing with Tatsune and Miku. That looked great.
Yeah.
But if you look at his style too, it's always the same. I don't want to see the same face from that Hatsune Miku thing on Yuffie.
No, I don't think we're gonna get that.
I want it to look
at all the models.
I want it to look fantastic. Like Yuffie.
Yeah, it's gonna look from what we've seen. If you look at the evolution of Cloud, it looks awesome.
What I'm saying though, like, I'm cool if people like him so much like that, but I see him more as the guy that was part of.
You want to reel it back?
Yeah, I don't, because when I heard, all right, so this is me, no one else. This is my opinion, whatever. When I first heard that he was the one directing it, I already dreaded the facts. But then I remembered, oh, he was on the original team. So if anything, he could always get advice from the guys that were on the original team with him to make sure it comes out the way, it should.
Yeah.
But because of all the hype this nigga gets, at the same time, I feel like he's getting that ego.
Yeah.
But I've never really seen any interviews with him or anything, so...
Having seen him in person, he's not really like how
I haven't seen him like on interviews or anything, so I don't... Really,
I have, and it's not like that. Really you don't have to worry about that, but I understand what you mean. Like, there's a lot of hype.
But like I know people that say, "Oh my God, this guy's so amazing. He'll do no wrong." Okay, you think that?
Well, like I said, like
when people give someone too much, put that person too much on a pedestal, that person either gets a huge ego or they fuck something up real bad. That's what I don't want, especially with Final Fantasy VII. He's, I respect that he did the Kingdom Hearts games. I love Birth by Sleep. I don't know if he had a direct influence on that.
He had influence on all the games. And
all right,
he also had an influence on Dissidia.
I personally don't like Kingdom Hearts 2.
What, man, you suck so hard, bro.
Because
come on,
half that game is like, okay, Rox is whatever.
Don't let HMK hear you say that.
Whatever. I personally like Birth by Sleep more than all the Kingdom Hearts.
Okay, well, that's
except
fair
for
enough.
the original.
That's fair enough. Our girl Aqua. We love Aqua.
It would be Birth by Sleep, Kingdom Hearts 1. I guess 2 after, because I hate 3, whatever the fuck that.
No, I got you. But anyway, let's wrap this up. Okay, let's wrap it up. No, we gotta wrap it up, bro.
Come on, man.
No, we're wrapping it up.
There's one more thing we could talk about this game. I'm trying to think. We got the characters down. We got the
battle system.
We got the battle system.
We there's not much else to really go on. I mean, here's the thing I will say though. I'm excited. You're excited. I mean, we're gonna have a lot of stuff to really look forward to come E3 next year.
Scene. That has to be in there the exact same. She can talk, I don't care, before it happens.
End episode.
But it has to be in there.
Yeah, it will. I'm pretty sure it will be.
Final thoughts.
And I want people to cry.
My final thoughts. Oh, yes, I forgot.
What?
I don't want any fucking stupid shit from Crisis Core added into this game.
That's
going
to
to
happen.
No sense.
That's gonna happen.
That makes no sense.
It's gonna happen. So get ready. So
Genesis was never mentioned, mind you. The game came out.
He's gonna be in it.
Let me finish. Genesis, I forget Zach's master, whatever the fuck his name was.
What is it, Angel?
Yeah, Genesis and Jill, they were never mentioned in 7 in the original, obviously, because that came out way before. Fine. If it's mentioned at all, it better be a very subtle thing. It better not be this amazing, retarded plot twist nonsense. And if they show Genesis at all in that game, I am done. I am sorry.
They're gonna be implemented into it.
If you saw the secret ending to Crisis Core, Genesis is still alive. With the stupid one-wing shit, that's
like ridiculously big.
I personally hate, have always hated, even though in the original game, Sephiroth has that in a cutscene.
Okay.
Again, I still hate that one wee shit. And oh my god, if that song is played most of the time throughout that game, I will blow my head off because that song is so outplayed.
What, One Winged Angel?
Yes.
Well, I think they're gonna just have it right at the same moment. So
annoying.
But okay, but either way, getting back to wrapping it up with the death scene with Ares. Okay, I want people to cry during that scene. I want it to be such at the heartstrings.
They better make it.
I want it to be handled so well where it comes at you and like you're not prepared for it. Like what with Zack's death scene when they did in Crisis Core, that I thought was done well compared to the original source material. I want people to be teary-eyed during.
So all right, so on that, I didn't get teary-eyed.
I got teary-eyed.
Mainly for the fact
when Zack got shut up and you know he went down.
Mainly for the fact that I knew it was going to happen.
Well, we all knew it was going to happen. It's just how much you were prepared for it.
And I saw the quick 40-minute animation that came out way before. I forget what that shit was called. I don't even think it ever came out here. But yeah, like I saw that, and I'm like, oh, he got shot in the fucking head or chest.
No, the way they do it in Crisis Core is so much better.
Yeah, a bunch of soldiers come and just shoot him up. Yeah, I saw.
Well, the way he fights and then how he gets shot up afterwards. When he fights, that whole thing leading up to at the end of it, and then you do think like, yo, he can survive, and then he does it. It's like, man, that's
anything from Crisis Core, that should be the most thing they should
that they borrow from it exactly
and put in 7. Like
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Like,
because that was just remaking that scene.
In the original 7, Aerith says, "Oh yeah, I had a boyfriend, but he's out somewhere." Like she still thought he was alive, and then she found out later on that he passed away or whatever.
Yep, exactly.
That was the only thing mentioned at all about Zack, aside from when you go into Cloud's head as Tifa to relive the moments where Cloud thought he was the soldier that went to his hometown, but he was actually a regular recruit.
He was just there.
Yeah, he was just there with Zack. He actually replaced himself as Zack. Replaced Zack with himself in his own mind to block out everything that happened to Zack and everything that happened at the town.
But you want that stuff to be handled well, kind of like what they did with Crisis Core.
I don't want them to be like to just shove it in my face because it was from Crisis Core. Like that's what I. No,
you want it to be handled well and make it appropriate for when it's needed.
And honestly, there is no reason at all to mention Angel or Genesis. Literally, there isn't any.
You know what I think they could do?
There isn't any. Maybe find like a text file
Exactly.
Fine. You know, if you find a text file.
Talk to like the soldier or the Shinra people and look at the computer or something.
Look at a computer in Shinra Core and you see like
mentions of it.
Like a text file on the computer of like an operation that happened in Nibelheim. That'd be cool. Whatever. But don't make it part of the main story.
With Angel and
shouldn't have to be part of the main story.
Now,
that story can easily stand on its own without
all
the other
that was my next thing I was going to say. Make it a separate episode.
Without all the other crap that happened after the original 7. You got Advent Children, which that shouldn't be mentioned, period.
Yeah, like it should be just Final Fantasy VII.
The whole sickness thing from Advent Children should not be mentioned. One, because that came out way after 7
Yeah, it's years after.
It was years after 7 happened, so that shouldn't be mentioned, period.
I agree. Okay.
Everything from Crisis Core, again, if it's mentioned, it should either be as a text file or something.
It should be just Nibelheim.
Or it should be like an NPC that just randomly tells you, oh yeah, this happened here, and that was it.
Yeah,
They don't go into detail.
Just take the Nibelheim stuff.
Yeah, they just say, oh yeah, a bunch of soldiers came, something happened to the town back when, that was it. That's all they should ever mention.
About Angel and Genesis.
Or in fact, when you go to Nibelheim as Cloud during that time, you know, when you're not in his head, you find text files on the desk, which would make more sense.
Exactly. Don't show
or don't even waste time modeling Angel or Genesis into the game. That would be such a dumb decision.
Okay.
I think.
I could feel that. I could get that. Okay.
And I think the most, aside from Eric's death scene, the part I would love to see done is the parade.
Ooh.
What was that town called?
Oh, man, I'm still playing it now. I don't remember. I don't think I've gotten up to that part now.
It's basically where the cannon town.
Okay.
It's like
Junon. I think it's pronounced. Right? I think it's pronounced Junon.
Whatever.
Like that.
So yeah, like there's several cutscenes there I want to see. First being the weapon that destroys the cannon.
Yeah.
Because you never fight that weapon.
Ever.
Really?
Yeah. It's the ruby weapon, the mega weapon, or the ultimate weapon, and the
one that destroys the cannon. I honestly do not remember you ever fighting for the fact
sure you do.
that it gets killed by the cannon. at the same time.
I don't remember. I'm replaying it now, so I'm gonna know.
You got the one in the air, which is
the one under the ground, the one in the air.
Right?
Yeah, it's the ultimate weapon. Yeah.
Ruby's the one.
Omega weapon or something.
Ruby's the one in the desert, and Sapphire's the one in the ocean.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be funny too if they kept that whole condition for Sapphire, where you you have like a 5-minute timer to beat him.
No, screw it. That's gonna be hard,
look,
bro.
Man, the reason those were added was because they wanted to make it hard. They were optional bosses. You didn't have to fight them.
Yeah.
Right.
They were ridiculous.
If they leave it there, that'd be cool.
There are trophies for beating them on PlayStation 4.
The only way to skip the timer was you had to have a certain material in your slot.
Yeah, exactly. Now, okay, anyway, wrapping this up again, we're excited for Final Fantasy VII Remake, as you guys could tell. If you guys have any thoughts or any comments about what we talked about, any questions for us, to talk about for the next video and such, leave it in the comment section below. Shoot it over my way. You could also follow me on Twitter at VenomousFatman1. You're at Twitter at MikaiDesu, right?
Yeah.
At MikaiDesu on Twitter.
MikaiDesu, or you could look at my YouTube for MikaiGamer 1286.
And then also Twitch. You're also on Twitch as well, which is MikaiGamer.
Oh yeah, Twitch is my MikaiGamer 1286, I think. Or just type in MikaiGamer, you'll find me.
Yeah, exactly.
I mainly do Final Fantasy XIV and fighting game stuff.
So yeah.
And recently I've been trying to do play older games that I haven't finished.
Now, quick thought. Now that Final Fantasy VII is on PS4, would you consider replaying that again? Like replaying it now before the remake comes out? Before the remake comes out?
If it's really $10 as you're saying,
it's less than $10.
I'll pick it up.
Yeah, it's like $10.87.
But because I also have a PC that can play games, I can just get the PC version and mod it.
Get it.
Where I get the characters from where they're not chibi and change those chibi characters to the characters.
Oh yeah, because they're the mods and stuff like that. But
yeah, and I can
it's
make
less
the music,
than $10.
and I can change all the music too.
I bought it that same day when they announced it during the.
If it's really less than $10, then that's way cheaper than it is on Steam.
Yeah, it is. It's less than $10.
Like
it's really cheap, bro. It's really cheap. But anyway, that being said, guys.
Quick thing though.
What's up?
Now that they've released 7 on PS4, I think they should release 8 and 9.
Yeah, me too. I want 8.
9 was the best.
I want 8. I will platinum 8.
Tetra Master.
If they release 8,
day.
You can take this to the bank. If they release 8 on PlayStation 4, I will platinum.
They should actually make that a standalone game just for PS4, like an indie thing. Tetra Master.
Yeah, that'd be kind of
cool. The Tetra Master game from 9 that was then put into 11 as its own literal standalone. Actually, they have it on the
App Store.
Final Fantasy Portal app.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's not called Tetra Master though. It's called Triple Triad.
That's Final Fantasy 8, bro.
Well, whatever. It's called Triple Triad. It's the same concept. Tetra Master, Triple Triad.
Yeah, same exact thing. But yeah, that being said, guys, I will talk to you all again real soon. Again, be sure to leave us a comment down in the comment section below. Talk to you all later. Peace out. Stay epic, everybody.